What's up, everyone? This is Saiyan back once again for some more Let's Play Final Fantasy X. In the last part, we went through the Monster Arena and got all of our goodies from the good owner, and we went and got the next Aeon, Yojimbo, from the Cavern of the Stolen Faith. And now we're in the Xanarkand Ruins, where we have to solve one last puzzle in order to get the hidden item within. Luckily, it's not all that hard. We just have to find all of the squares that will turn everything, you know, white. And that covers both rooms, by the way. Yes, I know that's there. I'm not going on it. If I do, it'll lead to my death. Because there's an Aeon down there, and he's pissed. As I assume most of them are. This one shouldn't take too long. You were there being shouldn't. I believe there's only about 7 white ones. Shit, that's a red. Damn it! Problem is, if you screw up, you gotta do the whole damn thing over again. I don't see any more in here. Unless this is one. And it's not. Maybe there's another in the right room. They don't change the arrangement of these panels at any point, so you should know where they all are by now. Unless you're like me and you screw it up. Okay. Yeah, there's 7. Should be one more. Okay, it's you. Shit. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's that one. A little trial and error. Okay, now we're good. I know where the other ones are. It's 1, 2, 3, and on the left side is 4. There's the destruction sphere, and now all the puzzles are done. Thank God for that. Where you put the sphere? Well, you got 2 choices. Right or left. Well, it's not in left. So it's right. And where is that glorious treasure? Right there. What do we got? Magistral rod. It's an odd word. We'll call it like the magician's rod or the wizard's rod. Okay, now we gotta go back to the Baj Temple and deal with a familiar enemy that we fought. Well, yeah, we technically fought it way back when. First, I want to make sure that we have good items. Put on SOS haste. Because what we're fighting is underwater. Yeah, looks all good. Let's go. We're not going to see Sid. Calm down. Just needs, does it take longer each time for the map to load up? Or is that just me? It's not like I turn the system off after every part. I just do a soft reset. Bitching over with. Let's go. Back into the deep.
What's up? Something here?
I almost got eaten by a fiend here. Payback time.
I get the picture. All right, let's go.
Revenge on the fishy bastard. There's also some items down here. I believe one of which is Lulu's celestial weapon. But we'll have to find out after we fight the giant fish. If it'll show up. Any day now. Damn, you showed up fast. Didn't expect that to happen. Now I did. Okay, so... what do I need to... oh, it's weak to magic like no one's business. Okay, so let's give it some magic to deal with. Probably nothing with water. Even though it won't hurt it. Thunderbolt! Born of a Thundara. Speed up! You definitely have to be careful this time around, because he has two different kinds of punches. A KO punch, which is an instant kill, and the stone punch, which turns you to stone, and, well, we saw what happened during the Undead Evray fight. If you're underwater, you're fucked. And let's use some ice. That guy should be plenty strong for this fight. Still sucks that it's only 3 characters, and of course it's the only ones who can swim. Oh, why not? I could always get more lightning gems. The equivalent of a Thundaga. Or 5 of them at least. Still need to get my final overdrive with Titus. Oh, KO punch. Luckily, Waka has the evading counter on, so he's going to be fine. I think I can use another lightning gem. And this should bring him close. Let's use a fire gem. Blow its face right off. This should finish him off. Bye-bye, fishy. That's what you get for trying to fucking eat me. How do you like me now? Okay, we don't get very good stuff for defeating it. Oh well. That's not what matters in this case. Is it in here? I can't see. Yep, there it is. Off in the corner. But now let us get inside Bosch Temple. Of course it has to be underwater. Why wouldn't it be? So that whole time, I'm guessing that the giant fish, because I cannot say its name to save my life, was probably the temple's guardian. And it probably thought that Titus was like a thief or something. Or maybe it just made the temple its home. There's a whole bunch of different explanations and sheet. Let's go inside. Now, in order to get through this lock, you need to have all the hidden treasures from all the temples that you visited. The one that isn't here is the Chamber of the Hidden Faith, because it's not a temple. But luckily, I have them all. So we just walk up to each of the statues, and a different glyph will show up representing the temple that we've been to. First one was Jose, this one must be for Kilika. I'm guessing that's either Besaid or Macalania. Judging from the little shadow, from the little effects on the ball, I'm guessing it's from Macalania. Or is that one from Jose? They don't put them in order. Okay, that might be Valefer or Bahamut. Although it really doesn't matter, considering though they all are. And before we get in there, let's just reap the contents of that chest, which is kind of pointless considering I already have full Mega Phoenixes. And Mega Elixir. Let's go get it.
You are Maester Seymour's mother.
So you know, yet still you seek my aid. My son, do you not hate him? It is all right. He is the one who sowed the seeds of hatred. He is to blame. But I am at fault for letting him become what he was. He was always alone, half guardo, half man. I wanted to give him the strength to live by himself. And so I became a faith. But because I let him taste power, he began to thirst for more. He was not satisfied with my Aeon. He wanted more power.
And he found sin.
Yes. Come, Summoner. I will bestow you with my power. The Dark Aeon, Anima. Destroy sin, and my son's obsession with it. Though it is small recompense for what I did to him.
And that is the second to last optional Aeon. Anima. So yeah, now we have Seymour's mom on our side. That's kind of funny to think about. Although I like that she doesn't put the blame solely on Seymour for his, you know, his whack jobness, I would say. His obsession. His craziness. But he's still a bit of a fruitcake. Now we have one last Aeon, or rather, a technical group of Aeons to obtain. And the only way to get it is through one, the Blossom Crown, which we already obtained through the arena, and number two, going to Remium Temple and clearing out all of Ilgamine's Aeons under her control. We've already defeated Valefer, so there's still quite a bit to get through.
The final showdown.
Luckily, you only had to go up to Bahamut in order to get the other item, which is called the Flower Scepter, I believe it is called. There's a whole thing with flowers, and you get the idea. Flowers and royalty. But of course, you could always get the Cloudy Mirror while we're here as well. And getting the Cloudy Mirror shouldn't take too long. Although getting there is another story. Because this place is still ginormous. Honestly, if you haven't gotten the No Encounters ability before or right now, I don't see how people can just deal with having to fight every single thing you come across. At least not without having Titus in the party every single time in order to run away. That would get quite annoying. I think my first time playing this, I didn't have the No Encounters ability, so I kind of got stuck in that same situation. Where I just want to go to one place, and I just get bombarded. Just my kind of luck. Look at it in all of its splendor. Now there's two ways to go about this. The left way and the right way. I believe on the right is what will give you the Cloudy Mirror. Basically what it is a chocobo race. But not a race against another chocobo, it's a race against time. Hey buddy, how'd you get in here? Or do I have to go to the left side? Maybe the left first. I haven't done this in quite some time. I like the little monkeys singing around here. Chocobos don't seem to mind them. I'm not touching that yet. I'll be doing a video where I get all of the spheres Orin left behind. How the hell? I don't know. Guess we'll deal with the Cloudy Mirror later. Because the game's not letting me get it. Or I am just doing something wrong. I wouldn't be surprised. Ilgamina, you home? There's no place else for her to go.
You've got quite a name to live up to, daughter of Braska. Very well. Now.
Yeah, it's the same thing every time, so I'm not going to bother having to sit through all of it. Problem is, you have to sit through all these. I think if you put the option on for short animations, it should affect all of them. Because this is bullcrap. I've seen the summoning thousands of times. I don't need to see 1001. Well, let's show off our new... I got Yojimbo first, and yet she shows up next. Oh well, let's show off Anima. How you like me now, Ifrit? My guy is huge! And very strong. As Anima tends to be. I put Anima in the same kind of tier as Bahamut, if I'm being honest. Although I think Anima is a more creative design, considering its one and only appearance in the series as a summon. Not counting its reappearance in Dissidia, but that doesn't really count. But yeah, it destroys things, and it destroys them fast.
Stop. That is enough.
It's enough when I say it's enough.
Ah, you have made some progress. Take this.
30 X potions. Very nice indeed.
Well, Yuna, shall we see how well your training serves you?
Let's get it on.
Now.
Round 3. Because she hasn't gotten used to losing these many times. I think she summoned Ixion at least once before. Yeah, she summoned Valfer, Ifrit, and Ixion against us. No wait, and Shiva.
Choose your Aeon.
She hasn't done Bahamut against us. That was Isadu. But let's bring out Yojimbo! I've always liked Yojimbo's entrance. He looks like he has so much swag on him. Okay, we'll give him 25,000. It's quite a bit. And that is his second most powerful move, the Wakasashi. And let's give him 100,000 and see what happens. I got money coming up yet the wazoo. It really makes no difference to me. Another one of Yojimbo's possibly greatest assets is that he has probably the best evasion out of all of the Aeons. Although he can't block attacks like that. I'm definitely going to have to get that Gillionaire ability soon enough. I believe what that does is double the amount of money you get in battles. Ooh, he did it again. I didn't have to pay for it. Very generous. And when he does have a full overdrive, he has a slightly better chance of pulling off Zanmoto, but that's still not all that much. Like 0.2% better. Seems to be pulling off that move quite often enough. You're done, horsey. I'll hold off on summoning Yojimbo for a nice long time. I'm gonna need a hell of a lot more money. He'll get every cent.
Ah, you have... Take this.
I think we have time for one more fight against her.
If you've got what it takes to beat Sin, I should be no more than a bump in your path, right?
Hey, you said it, I didn't.
Very well. Now.
I shouldn't have to sit through all of these. I know I could cut through them, but I just don't like the whole jarring, skipping audio portion of that, getting from one note to another. Just one of my pet peeves.
Choose.
Thankfully, we've summoned pretty much every Aeon in our repertoire, so it's going to be an instant summon. Maybe we can pull off Anima's overdrive, and it is very, very weird. Well, this is kind of weird, considering we used No, wait. I don't think I did use Shiva against Anima. I think I did. I'm losing my mind. Oh, did you back the wrong horse? Unleash Oblivion! And there ain't no kill like overkill. Ooh boy. Yeah, Anima's Overdrive Oblivion is one of the strongest, if not the strongest in the entire game. Although in the original version they kind of screwed it up.
Ah, you have made... Take this.
Mega Potion times 60. What I mean by that is, if you don't have the long animation on in the original version, it only does like 9,999, or the above limit that, or the limit above that. So it doesn't show all the damage that it does. They fixed that in this version though. So if you have the short animation on, it'll show every hit that it did against the thing that's fighting. Let's say it did like over 200 like Bahamut does. It'll show that instead of the limit. And I think that's going to have to do it for today. We did quite a bit in this part. So, next time in Let's Play Final Fantasy X, we'll face up against her version of Bahamut, and then we'll grab our next and final Aeon. I'll see you guys then.